Hey everyone, this is Ray of RVTechTools.com. I wanted to take just a minute to make a video for you that shows you how to handle gauges that are inactive on your display. As I mentioned in a previous video, this can actually happen with older coaches in particular that don't have all of the sensors that some of the newer coaches do. If these sensors are not present and don't send data down the CAN bus, then the gauges on the screen will just be dead. If you'll notice on my screen here, you'll see the gauge that's in the second column at the bottom is inactive. It's saying 0 for the intake manifold temperature. This is because my particular vehicle did not have a gauge that measured this and sent the data down the CAN bus. Now there are two ways to handle this. The easiest is to simply delete the gauge that you don't want. So I'm going to do that by going down to the gear icon in the bottom right, selecting that, and then tapping on Edit Gauges at the top of this menu. If you'll notice now, all of the gauges are outlined in a red box, and at the upper left corner there is an X with a circle around it. Simply tapping that corner brings up a menu that says Confirm Gauge Remove or Cancel Removal. I'm going to select Confirm Gauge Removal, and that removes the gauge from the list of gauges on your screen. To make that permanent, select the gear icon again, and then the top menu is now Save Edit. Now, every time you go ahead and launch this application, you'll see that that gauge is no longer present. Now, I'm going to show you a little different way to handle that. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to get out of the application for the moment and go into my Settings app. And I'm going to scroll down until I find the RV dash in Settings. And you'll see down near the bottom there is a menu entry, a switch that says Hide Unused Gauges. I'm going to go ahead and select that, and now I'm going to come back to the application. What this will do is hide all gauges when you kind of start up until they receive actual data. At that point, they will become visible, such that any gauges that never receive any data actually stay completely blank. So I'm going to go back and reload my defaults so that all gauges are going to try to be there. Now, if you'll notice, the screen is completely blank at this point. I'll start sending data by tapping on Demo here to get the demo data flying, and you'll start to see the gauges appear on the screen. As they received data, they became visible. But that gauge that I talked about earlier is now missing. Any of these gauges, if they had not received data, would actually have not appeared, and now you can easily see which gauges can either be deleted or you can leave that mode on and never worry about it coming up. So those are the two easy ways to get rid of inactive gauges on your display. I hope this helped. In a subsequent video, we're going to be talking about more sophisticated editing of these gauges. Thanks.